In part 1 of the finale of Shadow over Kerkonos, the party delved into the depths of Kerkonos' underbelly and found a horrifying sight. Hidden layers of Kerkonos' evolution, showcasing that this city is far, far older than the party could have possibly imagined, housing unimaginable horror in its depths. In this dark underbelly, the party finally met the mysterious woman that has been guiding the conspiracy that has dominated the city. Carax, the void-bound thrall, a powerful Medusa sorceress that has been harnessing the magics underneath Kerkonos, who also revealed that the party are not saving Kerkonos from an alien monster. Kerkonos itself is the alien monster. The city is alive, the red roots being but a manifestation of its true eldritch form. At this creature's heart, the party did battle with Carax and eventually slayed her, and found Crawford Cyrillish petrified by her gaze, but once she was killed, he was released from her spell. And now he stands before the party, very surprised and very confused. And with that, I think it's time to end this. Part 2 of the finale is here. Without further ado, let's get started. Excuse me for my lack of decorum. Who the fuck are you?
We're here. We were sent by Callia. We're here to help you.
How did you make your way down here?
It was a long, disgusting story. That is for another time. I don't want to spend more time here than I need to.
Yes, of course. You are correct, but for a moment. And he looks back at the large, entangled web of roots, almost like a huge blood-red spider web. He looks at it and just says, "Isn't that fascinating? Another time, old friend." He looks at you guys. Well, let's make for my elevator.
It wasn't here when we got here.
Oh, that's unfortunate. It is secret. I don't like people coming down here, as you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yes,
even
when
Kalia knew about it.
She found out.
No, and I can tell you've taken precautions to make sure she doesn't go exploring down here.
Yes.
Unfortunate precautions. Part of me regrets.
Why? Doesn't she deserve to know?
Because I was afraid. I was afraid of losing her. As she grew older, I hoped that she would separate herself from me, grow more independent, but that's not what happened. She was very involved in my affairs, and I was afraid it was going to enact a toll that she could not pay. I pushed her away, and, well, I apologize. I do not like discussing matters of family with people that I would still consider strangers.
I will say this, as a formerly rambunctious single child myself, the number one most positively ensured way to make sure someone does something is to tell them not to do it.
I suppose it's better than we speak not with a stranger than with your daughter. I suppose she can tell you everything that happened.
I would like to see her again, very dearly.
Oh, and the whole city of Kerkonos wants to see you, Lord Cyrillish. You better get moving.
Yes, indeed. There was at this point you have left the elevator and you're back in the castle. It was behind a fireplace, by the way.
Bruh. Gosh darn it.
Oh shit, like the whole
thing.
thing slides over?
Yeah. You've saved me, and you've saved Kerkonos. Both Kerkonos, the creature, as well as Kerkonos, the city. For that, you have my eternal gratitude. And I would ask that you meet me in my office to discuss reward for your exploits.
Of course.
Now, where is my daughter, please? I would like to see her again.
Right.
The dishonored drink.
She's back there, yes.
Things have changed since you've been gone.
She's been in charge for the time being while we went to find you.
He grips his forehead. Life-threatening experiences have a tendency to open your mind a little. I'm a good lord. I'm good at playing this game. Never expected to have a child. You're right. He like laughs bitterly. Perhaps I am not the best father, but despite that, I am the father she has. Where is she?
We can take you to her.
Yeah.
And I think we should get moving.
Yes.
Our drink wasn't too far. If I remember right, we have our guys stationed outside too.
You open the door, Kali is right there.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh,
hello.
Hello.
Talia.
We found someone for you.
Like you said it like that.
Yes, she said it like that. She's like, wants her to be happy.
Little jazz hands.
What's under your chair?
Immediately as Crawford steps forward, Kalia like, Dad? And she just smiles and runs forward. She gives him a big ol' hug.
Oh,
Leave you
I'm
two.
happy. I'm content.
I'm gonna wipe a little tear from my eye.
This is what I wanted.
Get you back at the dishonored
You brought him
drink.
back to me. No. Meet us here. Meet us here. We'll discuss a reward.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Yes, Kalia, we have much to discuss. You three have performed excellently. I hope to meet you all again. In a few minutes at least. Kalia will explain who you all are. I apologize for not knowing, but I cannot read minds, as is not within my power.
Have you considered making an int check?
Gotcha.
I will see you soon. A few minutes pass, 30 minutes pass before, what are you guys doing in these 30 minutes?
I think we probably meet back up at the dishonored drink, right? What do you guys
Have a
think?
drink?
In the 30
Yes.
minutes.
It
Yeah,
takes 30
we're
minutes
kind
to
of
get
fucked
there.
up. Yeah.
It takes 30
Yeah,
minutes to
30
get
minutes.
there. There
It's
is,
just good.
there's like a bunch
Sure.
of agents gathered outside, just like celebrating
Oh,
with some
shit.
cards and some people.
What if we meet back up with the group?
Yeah,
with
Balkan
the
and-
The
yeah.
Balkan, are they nearby?
Also, hey, by the way, as you guys are walking out, a bunch of agents like raise, they've grabbed like impromptu tankards and shot glasses. A bunch of them raise their glasses, and the rat guy steps forward. Hey, singing girl, Rose.
Hey, I remember you.
You did good. You did real good.
Thank you.
Boss is back, people! And the whole crowd cheers. The people had no idea he was missing.
Didn't that man threaten your life?
I mean, like, he was still nice about it.
Nice about threatening your life.
Look, he's far from the worst person I've encountered so far in the past few days. I'll take what I can get.
Also, he didn't threaten your life. He just told you that the Goliath would kill you.
Yeah, he told me that they would threaten my life. He was just the
Oh,
messenger.
like a
I'm not
don't
gonna shoot the messenger.
Okay.
Yeah, he was okay.
Oh,
Doesn't
hey, by the
make
way,
it better.
you want a drink?
Appreciated, but I think I'll go find my.
All right, suit yourself.
Just because I
Alright,
said I don't mind him doesn't mean I trust him.
You see a couple. You see the guards that you see the guard woman that you mind whammied. Like look at you, just like she's drinking too. There's a bunch of guards here too. And at this point, like
Mind
the
whammied.
people of Kerkonos have no idea what they're celebrating because they had no idea Crawford was missing. But
Yeah.
it's a party's a party, and now the city's like starting
Party's
to
a party.
pick back up. Like there was a hole in the sky, and now everyone is just back to business as normal.
Assuming the hole is gone now, right?
Just,
Hole
just
is
another
gone.
day.
the ghostly lights have returned. The
Nice.
environment is once again one of jovial celebration.
Just another day in
shadow.
Kerkonos.
That's
The
it.
shadow over Kerkonos is vanished.
All right, are you guys meeting Balkan and Mary?
Mary, yes.
So, there's something I need to go do. So,
Oh.
Rose, if you want to go get Mary, Maseo, if you want to get Balkan, and I can go run my errand.
Are you going to meet us there?
An errand. Where are you going?
Well, I just need to go mail a letter.
Just don't be too long.
Oh, no, I'll be speedy.
All right,
Alright.
Maseo, Rose, you walk into the safe house that Polly was keeping Balkan. Oh, well, at this point, they've kind of left. They've left it a little bit, but they're still like in the area. And at this point, Mary like gives you an immediate hug. You did it! Oh my God, you did it!
Mary, yes, we did.
Did you find him? Oh my God.
Yes, we did it. We did everything. It's good. Everything's good.
I mean, dude, 2 weeks ago, I could not have imagined that this would be what's going on, but holy shit. It's good to see you again. She just gives you another big hug.
Me too, Mary. Tight squeeze back.
Tight squeeze.
Yeah.
So, Lord Cyrillus has returned?
Yes.
Well then, that's good.
There's no need for you to be in hiding anymore.
Well, we still owe his organization a massive debt. If you could like put in a good word for us, that'd be very good.
Kalia said you could handle that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
And next time,
Crawford is known to reward his friends. If you are a friend of his, I think you should speak to him on that matter.
I'll tell him about you.
Oh, well, I would love that. To be,
You and
to
your
be in
family.
good with the Lord of Kerkonos. That would be quite the thrill.
Well, we couldn't have done it without you.
Well, the city's known for its parties. I hope you don't mind if I haven't been in one in a long time. But, I mean, it's not like anyone's going to be buying silks today. Might as well celebrate.
I'd say that's well deserved.
Of course. I'll see if I can't get Kali to send some of her men to pick up some of your stuff. Help you move back.
Yeah, yes, that'd be so helpful.
Sorry I never did find a toy for your daughter.
Oh,
Well-
man.
Well, Mila.
That's one side quest failed.
Mila runs up. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Reputation minus 10.
Whatever you did do, seems really cool. Bye! She runs off. Mila, wait! Oh, shit! Damn it, right, shouldn't have said that. No. Oh, Mila, come back! He runs after her. Nillian comes out. Tend to my family. If you're ever in Augustdale or in Ardennia in general, come find me. Or if you're ever back in Kerkonos,
You take care of those two.
you'll always have a home here. Farewell.
He nods. Looks back at Rose.
She's still hugging Mary.
This is going to be the
Just
biggest
like
fucking...
stuck like that.
This party's
Yeah.
gonna go on for days. All right, days.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be so fucking great. You gonna join me?
Absolutely. Though I might take a quick break before I join in with everyone else.
All right. Hey,
Right away.
meet me back at my place. And also, if he said put in a good word with the Lord. I'm friends with you. I'm just saying. Don't forget about me.
I won't.
Back to Fowers. Fowers, what are you doing?
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm going to the nearest Kerkonos post, and I'm writing my letter on the way, and I'm gonna like talking it as I walk.
Yes.
Dearest Blanston, I am writing to report the success of my most recent adventure. Of course, it is one of dozens upon my record as a prestigious scholar and adventurer. I would like to extend my sincerest gratitude for, and in quotation marks, forwarding your mail to me. Because of you, I have collected many gold pieces, embedded, underline, many maidens. I am deeply, in quotation marks, saddened by your absence. Better luck next time. Your dearest friend, Professor Folders Aaron. We can
As you mail off your letter, proud, the Dragonborn doesn't read it, but she's just like, the Dragonborn woman at the post, no, not woman, man. I haven't had a Dragonborn guy in this campaign since the guy that you guys fought. Red Dragonborn guy
Hey.
looks at you. You seem real happy about something.
Oh,
Is it party outside? Is it good? I gotta get out there.
absolutely. Oh,
I gotta get out
absolutely.
there. Well, when
Take the
shift's
day
done-
off.
Well, when the shift's done, I'll take the day off. The mail does not sleep for anyone.
Oh, of course. Now you go ahead and you give
man
this
of his
to Blanston. You give this to Blanston with love.
Yes, I certainly. Well, farewell, friend.
Farewell.
But now that the day party is started, you're seeing a different side of Kerkonos. This place can light up.
Wow.
I imagine as Forrest is walking out, he does like a little yippee, like claps
Yeah,
his feet.
I kind of I click my heels.
yeah.
Also, hey, Falrus, as you're
He's
heading
all
out,
giddy and shit.
Falrus, as you're heading out, you see a form of magic you've never seen before. A couple kids
Ooh.
in the street, their parents are watching them. They like throw a rock on the ground and it sparks. Like a bunch of like little sparks come out of it.
Oh. I'm gonna excitedly approach, just kind of like clapping my hands. This how enthusiastically I'm speechless. What is this?
It's a firework.
A firework? What sort of magic is that?
I don't know. I just throw it and then it makes boom noises.
I'm gonna turn to the parents. You wouldn't happen to know where I could get my hands on some of those?
Down the street.
Oh, well,
Selling
thank
them
you
for a
very
silver
much.
each. They're like a couple copper each.
Oh, what? It's an Arcanist down the street.
No, these things are everywhere here.
Really?
You don't have these down where you're from?
Not at all. They're beautiful.
You're missing out. There'll be big
Oh.
ones tonight. You should stick around.
Lovely. And I'm gonna like
By the way,
excitedly.
this party has gone from a yard in front of the castle to basically the whole city.
Okay.
Forrest just like
Hi.
ordering entire catalogs worth of like fireworks to bring back.
Yes.
So you've got
Exactly.
fireworks. You're heading back. Well, I'll wrap this up. You guys
Yeah.
eventually get back to Kalia after saying farewell to your friends, or well, farewell for now. Some of you are gonna see them very soon. You guys reach Kalia's the castle once again. As you near Crawford's office, you can hear his words like through the wall. Like the door is shut, but you can still hear what he's saying to Kalia. Like barely. You managed to catch. I should have trusted you. I should have trusted you, but I didn't. I was afraid. I thought you were not ready, but in truth, I was the one who was not prepared. And for that, I will always regret my decision. It's okay. You're back now, that's all that matters. No, that's not all that matters. You also matter. What I've made you is no small gesture. You've always protected me. But also you need to remember that I can protect you too. Take care of yourself, as well as taking care of me. Do you promise? Yeah, I promise. I've never been more proud. Now go, fetch your friends. Kalia steps out, she rubs her temple again. He wants you, inside.
Very well.
Sounds good.
Forrest, you look happy.
Miss Sayo, do you know what a firework is?
A what?
A firework? They're little magic items that you throw and they explode.
They're actually not magic. They were invented by a very talented black powder smith in my city.
Is this Cyrillish?
Yes, he
Oh,
can
it's
hear you
really-
across the hallway. He works on the
no.
first floor. Stairs are his enemy.
Oh no.
Oh.
He doesn't have like the little scooter that goes up the side like in
No.
Forrest.
Elevators are his great. Elevators are his great invention for that solution. Just for solving that problem. Would you mind coming inside? I would like to discuss the matter of our reward.
I just
Nice.
stuff all my fireworks back in my bag real quick.
You have like a whole wheelbarrow.
Oh,
Yeah. I got a barrel on my back. They're all in the hideaway jar.
You're enjoying
God.
are you
incredible.
enjoying the fruits of my city?
Just nod my head excitedly.
Well, I'm glad you are. So, you have helped me in many ways. You have saved my daughter's life. multiple times, apparently. And you have proved instrumental in my return. My collective is very special to me. An organization I started to, well, protect this city from the dark magics that tend to find their way here, and to use those dark magics to enrich ourselves and the city that we live in. I thank you for doing that. My collective was divided in mind, body, and purpose. Now, once again, we are one body under one mind, as we should have been this entire time.
We couldn't have done it without help.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Who is this help you speak of? You seem to need no help in the caves. But who is this help that you speak of?
It was a family indebted to your collective. The Foghearts.
They're indebted. What's the amount?
Sure.
Tell them to send me the proof of the debt amount, and I will pay 3 times that amount to them. I will also ensure to punish those who enforce such debts. I have enough money. We don't need to extort people for any more.
That's awfully generous of you.
I have the gold to go around.
It's appreciated. A friend of mine, Mary, she did her best to help out where she could, and...
I have heard of her.
Oh.
She's the one who found out my daughter had a relationship with an alchemist in my city.
Yeah, that...
Despite
sounds like
that,
Mary.
I am willing to look past these short-sighted rumors that she tends to spread and reward her. What would she like? Position? Power? Money?
Yeah, anything. Money, support, her own thing. She can do her own
How
stuff.
talented is she in business?
It's pretty talented. She's
She's good at
definitely helped her
listening?
in a few places. Oh, definitely.
Sounds like the exact kind of person that I need under my employ. I feel like I've been missing out. At this point, he unfolds a fan. Yes. I will consider this, and reward your friend no matter what. And I do mean literally reward. I'm sorry, I know that my organization speaks in many dark euphemisms.
It's alright.
In terms of your rewards, gold is... well, it's boring, but I could give it to you. Of course. It's of no trouble. But I am willing to offer you all something a bit more substantial. Valorous Aaron.
Yes.
I have been told by Kalia that you run a museum.
Well, I do. The Aaron Museum of Natural and Arcane Science. Yes, back in Augustdale.
He snaps his fingers twice into what looks like a little stone, and an orc and a Goliath woman come in. Place the box right there, though do be ready to help him take it to the ship whenever he leaves. It's a little heavy. Within that box is the skull of the ancient Thunderscale, a long-extinct creature that dwelled off the coast here, on the mainland. I procured it some years ago at an auction, and unfortunately it's a little too large for my office now. However, I'm sure it'll make a wondrous display. It is worth a small fortune.
I'm gonna
A donation.
I'm gonna creep forward and open the box to peek inside.
It's a very nice-looking skull of a lizard-like creature. Big. About as big as my desk.
I faint.
Great.
I just fall backwards in my chair.
It's important that he hear what I also have to say. Unfortunate. Rose, I hear that you live within my city.
Yes, I do. I'm a bar singer.
There is, well, no need for a bar singer to live in bars. There is an estate off of Penn Way. It's been uninhabited for some time, though I have kept it in good... I have kept it organized. It's quite the handsome house. And there's no reason that that house shouldn't belong to a proper lady. I'm willing to name you Lady Roselia Tor, a member of my court. As
I'd be honored.
You'd be honored. I want you to stay within my city. I could use people like you. Reliable, loyal, friends to my organization.
I see. I think I would be okay with that. Would I still be able to go off on my own from time to time? I wouldn't mind.
You're not a hostage.
Okay.
You have responsibilities, of course, and I would rather that you attend to them rather than allow the responsibilities to evolve into crises, but
Right.
that is your choice.
I'd say that's a fair deal. Yeah.
Maseo, my daughter has told me of your fascinating history. Before I give you your gift, I want to offer something to you and Falrus. He says it a little bit louder, so you wake up.
At this point, I assume like when I fainted, it was more like I got weak in the knees.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thing. Like I've been unconscious for this.
Semi-conscious.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you all have discovered something beneath my city that I do not wish to be spread about. I have followed your wishes, and I have revealed my friend Takalia. I have removed the effects of my tea on her mind. It will take some acclimating, but as my daughter and heir, which I will announce tomorrow, she does have a right to know. You are correct, and I was wrong. I thank you for your guidance in this matter. However, I still believe that I am correct in the assertion that knowledge of my friend cannot spread. Now, would you like me to tell you what I usually do with people who wander down there?
I assume they're no longer with us.
Yeah.
They are a part of him now.
Who?
I do not wish to do that to you. You are a friend to me and to my daughter, and she cares about you very deeply. She has convinced me to offer you a choice. He stands up slowly, limps over, and pours 3 cups of tea. Drink this, and you will forget the horrors that lie beneath my city. Refuse. And while I do not wish to kill you, I am willing to hold you hostage on my island.
I see.
I believe this to be more than fair. Understand that I cannot have word of my friend spreading, and I have already. And while you are correct, and I thank you for guiding me in this way, you are correct I should reveal it to my daughter, you are not my daughter. You are strangers to me, and you cannot know. Valorous, I apologize if knowledge is lost. Maseo, I know that your memories are very precious to you. Know that I will take nothing but the memories of the horrors below my city. Rose, I know that you wish to stay, and if you want to remember, I will allow you, though I will not allow you to leave my isle without my permission, which I do not want. Forgetting what is down there is imperative to me. I'm offering you this choice.
Seo walks over, looking towards the tea. And looks back at Faros.
I'm like gonna look kind of depressed a little bit at the tea. The expanse of knowledge is my entire purpose for living, but I don't
You
know if
lose
I can
it.
give up the museum.
I suppose whichever matters more to you.
I do not believe the knowledge of this one eldritch horror supersedes the knowledge of everything that's stored in my museum. I have a long life ahead of me. I'm sure I'll bump into plenty more.
I'm sure you will as well. We're both half-elves, my kindred friend. We both have long lives to do many great things.
Absolutely.
Rose?
I will respect your wishes. I have no qualms with removing these memories.
I believe this to be the most prudent way. Besides, I'm quite fond of the influences granted me. But I thank you for honoring my wishes.
Of course.
Do you guys drink the tea?
He drinks it.
Thumbs up.
But I wasn't gonna. I was just the only people who are affected are Falrus and Rose anyway. You don't even need to roll.
Ooh.
Rose and Falrus,
Oh.
you fall into a trance.
Alright.
I was curious what you'd do. He looks at Maseo. Fascinating. I can't believe that one of the options that came to your mind wasn't just to kill me right here. I couldn't stop you,
I considered it.
but you didn't consider it for very long, clearly.
I wanted to make sure they were safe.
Well, they are. Though he cannot be allowed to know anything. When you awaken, you'll not remember anything about your adventures downstairs. Any memories that return to you of your adventures downstairs are merely bad dreams. The drawings or notes that you kept are merely the ramblings of a tired mind.
Well,
After
shit.
being- Sorry, I had that written down in the thing too. I'm sorry. I didn't want to like spoil your moment though.
I just shouldn't have
Maybe
said
you
it.
could decipher them.
But no,
Maybe
but
you
hey,
could.
hey,
still have them.
You still have them.
You do still have them, yeah.
Yeah, you would still have them. It's just like you wouldn't.
Oh yeah, no,
know
I'll definitely hold on to him.
they're important.
Yeah.
You will go outside and enjoy the party. Maseo and I have a few things left to discuss. He will meet you in about an hour. He clicks his fork against his glass, and you two awaken.
Well,
Hey,
that tea kicked ass.
This is very good tea. Maseo,
pretty nice tea.
Are you ready for our discussion?
Yes.
I guess we'll catch you afterwards, Paseo.
Yes, some privacy is in order.
And he nods.
Maseo, Takeda. Kalia has told me that you are seeking a man in the south.
You know who I'm talking of.
Yes, I do. Do you want to know who released my Medusa enemy?
It was him.
No, I don't know. I don't know that for certain, but there is a conspiracy. It's bigger than that. A witch in the north, warlords in the south, growing tensions in Ardinia. The continent, everything upon it, is a powder keg and somebody's holding the match. A war is coming. I don't know who will be fighting. I don't know when, but it is coming, and I aim to be ready for it. I have foreseen this. And I want you by my side when it comes. You have proven yourself to be a very honorable, yet intelligent man, a rare combination of traits. Kalia tells me you're looking for a leader, but that confuses me. I do not see why you can't become the leader that you seek so voraciously.
Turns and he looks back at the sword sheathed on his back. An old man told me to find a worthy lord.
Do you know what makes a lord worthy? What makes a good ruler? Tell me. What single trait makes for a good ruler?
Mercy.
Mercy. Good ruler must be merciful. You're correct in this. General Tiberius II of the Ardinian army was merciful. During the second Ardinian emperor, during his reign, he spared the lives of a group of traitors who rebelled against him for extra rations. Do you know what happened after he did that?
Do tell.
They killed him. Mercy is a good trait to have. But it is not the single trait that makes a good ruler. Try again. I know that you know this.
I've seen far too many who are unworthy.
And I know
That's
what they
not-
lack.
That is... Well, what did they lack? What did they lack, Maseo? I'm sure the lords you met were vicious. Viciousness must be tempered by something. Mercy tempered by something. Honor tempered by something. What did they lack? What tempers all other things? What allows someone to be a good ruler?
Wisdom.
Yes! Stay at my side, Maseo. I'll show you what it means to rule. The glories and the horrors. And one day, perhaps, you will be a great ruler yourself. Or be able to find one that you think is suitable.
He unhooks the blade from his back. And I suppose he has a choice.
You do not need to stay here. I will not force you to make this decision. Though, if you choose to refuse, I would like you to drink a real version of that tea.
He gets down on a knee. He is
He
told
is-
to present the blade to a worthy lord.
Stop. You do not know yet what makes someone worthy. I will accept your sword, but know that I will not give it away once I have taken it. Choose wisely now. Do you wish to do this?
Not giving it to you. I'm giving it to myself.
Oh shit.
My gosh.
And he
Oh,
takes the
shit.
sword,
He smiles.
and for the first time, he unsheaths it. And with
Weaker than it
that,
once was.
oh, I imagine.
Right, well, I'm glad to see that you are taking on this challenge, and I look forward to seeing what kind of ruler you'll become. But in the meantime, you might as well have something to do.
He sheaths the
I
blade
think
back
you'll
in.
make a wonderful Lord Protector of Kerkonos, and more specifically, my heir. Ensure that my daughter... And at that point, you hear the door burst open, and Kalia is standing, like, right in the doorway. Did you say yes? Wait, would he even know if he said no, then he would be... Wait, would you even know? Wait, did you say... Wait, oh, fuck. Sorry.
It's a bit many questions. We can talk about it in private. You seem excited.
I just hope you said yes. I haven't had a friend before.
Oh.
Sense. I bet you could make 100 of them.
Crawford smiles at her. Go enjoy the party. You've earned it.
She's good.
Cheers. Thank you. Thank you.
He nods. Take care of yourself, Lord Cyrillish. And her.
We will meet again.
We will. He says more definitively than like a question.
Yeah.
And then he meets back up with the rest of the party.
All right. Would you guys like to have one last celebration before going your separate ways?
Oh, yeah.
I believe it's only appropriate.
One final drink.
Rose,
Yes,
you remember that offer I made you?
I do.
I would strongly encourage you to reject. I would not take away your opportunity to be a lady of Kerkonos. I'll be fine on my own.
Well, with my newfound abilities, that doesn't mean I can't come and visit.
It's a 2-day boat ride, you sorry little sap. She'll be there. Come on.
Oh, all right.
Mary gives you another drink. Hey, you're way too sad. Come on.
All right.
Mary's right. The mood here is down. We should be celebrating. You
Absolutely.
won. You saved the
Carly
city.
looks like she has no idea how to celebrate. I'll follow you.
All right.
Yeah, get over here.
I'll follow you.
So, Kalia, this is alcohol.
I've drank alcohol. I just never drink.
You either drink it when you're really happy or really sad. Right now, we're drinking it because we're really happy.
Well, sounds good to me.
Just
Do
let
I
loose.
raise it? Or do you do that?
Yes, but you need something to raise it to.
to you three.
Oh.
Oh no!
All right.
Raise
Drink
my
to that.
little.
Yes.
What are we drinking? Is it like ale? Is it like a shot or like?
Actually, Kerkonos is also known for some fine-ass wines.
Oh, it's wine. Okay, so
Hey,
we're being
little wine
bougie about
mixer.
it.
Yeah, got
Yeah.
a little wine mix.
Hell
going
yeah.
on.
No glasses, though. They don't have too many glasses being made, but they've got tankards
Gotcha.
of wine.
Nice.
To the trio that saved Kerkonos. I'll work on it.
We should
I think it's
probably have a
appropriate.
name for this kind of thing, right?
Yes, like a party name. I don't know.
Usually small squadrons would name themselves, designate themselves and the rest of the unit. Though
don't
it's
have to
been a
say it
while
so-
since I fought in a war.
Oh, shit, we need a name. Just as we're about to close out this hypothetical story of ours, we need a name.
Oh boy.
Find at the end of that bottle.
All right, Walrus and the Pussycat. There we go.
Not that one.
Not that one.
As
Wrong
you guys,
name.
As you guys all drink together, we are going to hold on before we close. So, can you guys describe to me real quick, Falrus, what are you doing with the rest of, not just for the next few years, with your new skull intact, you sail back to Ardinia. How are you spending that time?
Well, I get back and I immediately install my new Thunderknit scale skull, which the reason why I'm so excited about it is it's the last piece. I finally have the entire specimen assembled of my Thunder scale. And with it, I breathe new life into the Aaron Museum of Arcane and Natural Science, and maybe, just maybe, make my father a little bit prouder of me. I go on to travel the world with other adventurers, but whenever I get the opportunity, I always choose to travel with Rose and Maseo whenever I can. But for the most part, I still hold on to that little driving factor of rubbing Blanston's nose in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rose, how do you spend your position as Lady of Kerkonos?
Right. She takes up place in her new mansion. Just enjoys her time, enjoys the new positioning. And you know, whatever that the entailments that came along with that, hosting parties, bringing new songs, sharing, just giving people a good time, especially when they're down on their
Maseo.
and also
Oh, sorry.
visiting. It's okay. Visiting Falrus and Maseo when she gets the chance.
Maseo, you, how do you spend your time working alongside the Whispering Lord of Kerkonos for this next year?
So for a time, he works alongside him, discovering, I imagine, where this warlord might have ended up. But I imagine when duty calls, when the time comes when he eventually discovers where he is, he did make a promise. And though he does spend some time with Falrus and Rose, one day there's a letter at the door, but that day will come.
So, Maseo, Maseo and Rose, you'd be closest with Crawford. He returns to rule Kerkonos, and it becomes once again a prosperous city for magic users across the world who are tired of the restrictions of the former empires of elves and men. People come to Kerkonos from all over, a city of outcasts and magic users once again to party and to experiment, and sometimes to be policed when their partying and experimenting goes a little bit too far. Crawford returns to ruling, and while he's got a few conspiracies under his belt, he keeps it on the low for a little bit, though all of Locke's friends mysteriously disappear.
It sucks to suck, Locke.
Yeah.
Lol. Get nay-nayed.
Kalia
Cold as hell.
Solfero returns to working for her father, though she is announced as heir to the Cyrillish home, though she keeps the
Oh,
Solfero
finally.
name. Keeping the
Heck
tradition that no family rules Kerkonos forever, she, as a different last name, takes the position of heir of Kerkonos, so when Crawford passes, she will be the ruler. She learns to rule alongside you, Maseo, because she's not very good at it either.
Aw.
Gotta show her the ropes, even
Yeah.
though I don't know what I'm doing either.
Yeah, Crawford is trying to show you both the ropes. And you've proven to be good students. Balkan expands his business with the fortune that Crawford gave him, while Nillian returns to Augustale most of the time to return to being a researcher, and Mary becomes a prolific lady of the collective, running the Dishonored Drink in Locke's place.
Yeah, that's my girl.
Mary, or as they call her now, the Whisper.
Yeah,
The Whisper.
The Whisper herself runs the Dishonored Drink under Crawford's command. The friend downstairs is still known to Maceo, but neither to Valorous nor Rose. Valorous, you saw some weird drawings in your book, but you discount them as something creative you came up with after a dream. Its secrets still lie beneath the city, still undiscovered by all. Continue living your lives. This world, this continent is fraught with danger. Kerkonos may be unique, but for some of you it has become home. And that's not something to be trifled with at all. This year passes without too much incident. Adventures are had and lessons are learned, but in the end, the heroes of Kerkonos, who never really figured out that name, they're ready. For one of these days, that power keg that Crawford was warning about is going to light. And when that day comes, you're sure you're going to be there. As you all continue to live your lives and experience the riches that Kerkonos has to offer, I will say, with happiness in my heart, that we, as a group here, as the shadow has been removed from Kerkonos' skies, we are going to end the campaign.
Heck yeah, let's go.
Hell yeah.
And so ends Shadow over Kerkonos. Thank you so much to everyone who stuck with the series these past few months. This has truly been a one-of-a-kind experience for me, and I want to thank all of you guys who checked out the show. I also want to thank my amazing cast of players, Dana the Drake as Valorous Aaron, Novatonix as Roselia Tor, and Jacob Crowe as Maceo Takeda. All of you guys are truly incredible. I also want to thank Alex Dearman, who did the art for this campaign, as well as both Travis Savoie and Sword Coast Soundscapes, who did a lot of the ambiance and music for this campaign. If you guys enjoyed the game, then please do leave a like. If you want to see more of our content, then you can check out our channels linked in the description. And finally, if you want to leave your own stories or thoughts, go down into the comments down below. If you can't think of a comment, leave the comment Protectors of Kerkonos to let me know you made it to the end of the episode. If that's just like, comment, subscribe. I will see you all next time. Farewell.